Alright guys, I got a new video for you. I'm going to smoke some ribs. I've got 2 ribs here, and I marinated them overnight, done put the rub on it, but you know, I put mustard on it for the base, kind of help this stick to it. Then of course they're trimmed up. I mean, there's plenty of videos to show y'all how to trim up ribs. I didn't want to waste my time doing that, but I've got 2 rubs here I'm going to try out. This first rub, well, there's my turnip greens also. The first rub is homemade. It's sugar-free. A lot of people watching their carbs, sugar-free. And that's the front one. Then I found this at Kroger, FATBOY pecan rub. And that's the back rib back here. I'm gonna put this on my ugly drum. I'm gonna smoke both of them about 245, 250. Then I guess we'll see how they come out. Stay tuned. Alright guys, there's my ugly drum. I've been smoking on it quite a while. My temperature, 254, so it's ready. I got some cherry wood in it. Well, royal oak's my main source of heat on it, but I threw a couple pieces of trunk cherry in it. But let's put some ribs on, guys. Let's get smoking. Eat these ribs for supper. Here's my ribs. It's kind of hard to do it with one hand, but let me turn my controller off. I don't want this thing blazing open when I put these ribs on. As all y'all know, these ugly drums, as soon as you open that top, it's fixing to get some heat in it. This is the rub I made. I've worked on this rub probably 2 years trying to perfect, and I think I've got it to where I want it. I've got some secret ingredients in it, but I'm not going to tell you the secret in it, but you know, it's got chili powder, it's got paprika, you know, it's got garlic in it. You see the fire, it's starting to light up pretty good. But you know, it's got your basic stuff in it, but I've got a couple secret ingredients in. I'm not going to let you know. Alright guys, let me put this lid on and get this thing secure. Get my damper where it needs to be. Be careful, it's hot. I like it about a 1/4 inch open, way I like it. Let's turn my controller back on. Alright, I say let's smoke this thing for, a lot of people say do the 3-2-1 method. I don't like doing that. That's 6 hours smoking on some ribs. That is way too long. The best ribs I've seen, you smoke them for maybe 2 hours by themselves, nothing wrapped. Then we can wrap it. Then do an hour in the wrap. Then take them out. And anywhere from 30 minutes to another hour back on it, unwrapped, so it'll kind of toughen the meat back up, so you can have a little more bite to it and get your barbecue sauce on it. But so a total, usually 4 hours is what I smoke ribs. Around, you know, 245, 250 the temp. Every time I try to do it the 3-2-1 method, the ribs fall apart, the bones come out of them. And you know, I don't want to eat ribs with a fork. I want to pick the bone up and eat the meat off the bone. Alright guys, stay tuned. About 2 hours cooked. Alright, let's get some butter on it. Put a little butter on it. I'm gonna do both the ribs the same. Alright, instead of brown sugar, we're gonna put a little mop sauce here. Special mop sauce that I make myself. Bone side up. Alright, let's wrap it and do the other one. Alright, here's the the second one. This is mine. This is one's got my seasoning on it. The other one's wrapped up, and that's the one that's got the pecan rub on it from FATBOY's. I'm gonna do them the same so the taste test will come out the same. A little butter. Turn it. Don't want to put too much on it, just enough. Alright. Little mop sauce. Homemade mop sauce. If I told you the ingredients, I'd have to kill you. Alright. That's it. Just wrap it up and put them back on the grill. Alright guys, trying to get everything in the picture, but I guess it's to do. I got my ribs wrapped up. Both of them are wrapped. You know, I use a mop sauce on them and some butter. Then I wrap them. Some people use brown sugar. I've tried brown sugar. I'm just not a big fan of, you know, something very sweet like that. But I'm just using my mop sauce. It's got a little sugar in it. It's got a little barbecue sauce in it. It's vinegar based. So we're gonna let these smoke for another hour. These ribs has been on for 2 hours. I'm gonna do it wrapped up for 1 hour. Then when I take them off, being wrapped for 1 hour, I'm going to do it for 1 more hour with nothing on it. Might season it a little more barbecue sauce, but and that'll be it. 4 hours. You know, 2 hours uncovered, just straight on the grating. We put a mop sauce on it and some butter on it for 1 hour wrapped. Just let them, you know, let that meat draw up a little bit off that bone. Then 1 hour by themselves, so they'll firm up a little more so you can chew them. I don't want them falling off the bone. Alright guys, y'all stay tuned, it's gonna be good. Alright guys, it's been right at an hour. We've wrapped these ribs. It's time, it's been about right at an hour. Let's take these ribs off. Let's get them out of this wrap, sauce them up, let's put them back on the grill. Turn the controller off. Oh yeah, these are gonna be good guys. And then make me a little side shelf here so I can put my pan on it. But anyway, I'll give y'all a sneak peek. Alright. Let's cover this lid back up so this thing won't flame up and get 300 degrees. Try and keep this temperature low. Alright, they're sauced up. That's what the juice come out of them. They're sauced up, and I sprinkle a little more seasoning back on them. Let's put them back on the grill for 1 more hour. Alright, y'all ready to see the finished product? There they are. 4 hours of smoking. 2 hours first cooking, 1 hour wrapped, and 1 hour back on the grill and sauced. A little more dry rub seasoning sprinkled on it also, give it just a little more kick. But let's, oh yeah, look how tender they are. As soon as they're starting to break as soon as you pick them up. No, 4 hours guys. Not 6 hours like some of them show, 4 hours. Oh, don't them look delicious. Alright, here it is. This one here is mine seasoning. This one here is FATBOY seasoning. Alright, let's try one of these. Let's try the FATBOYs first. Good smoke ring. Pretty good. Now let's try mine. I think mine's better. Thanks for watching.